Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's your boy King Yadaya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I'm gonna do a quick trade recap on NVDA, NVDA, hear me, NVDA, and AMD. So that's how. Wait, let me see. What's the real name of this? I know the ticker. I don't know the name of it. Or NVDA, right? NVDA. So I'm gonna do a quick trade recap on NVIDIA and AMD. So this is the one I took at the open. So we were gapping up in the pre-market, had a nice steady uptrend, pushing up, had a little gap up from yesterday as well at the open, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Steady movement upwards. That was a beautiful nice trend straight into the open. And when we opened above R3. So excuse me. So I didn't take, like, when it dropped down, when it opened at R3, I waited for it to break this level right here in the pre-market. So I entered here and we pushed up and then we came back down. So I broke even with a small loss right here. So it's 205.83 is the entry, and I stopped out at 205.61. So a 20 cents drop, right? But it was basically like a break even, really, to me. So when we came back down to R3 and we held support here at this moving average, pushed back above R3, entered here, took that to R4. So simple textbook trade. I saw when I trailed my stop because I was using a range order. So I didn't use any partials here. I just trailed my stop up to like below R4 when I saw we were pulling back, and I was pushing my target higher. So yeah, this was an easy trade, textbook trade, you know what I'm saying? Camarilla R3 to R4, easy trade. And then let's see on AMD. Right, so on AMD, AMD was pushing down. We had this big candle, this drop off right here. So let's see. I entered short here. This was a loss right here, small loss. I entered short for the break of S3, came back, stopped out right here. Then I flipped my position, went in large with a large position size. Well, for me anyway, went in with a large share size right here, and that was basically because of this candle. You see, we held support here. I think this is a pivot level right here, but once we hold support around S3 and push back above S3 with all this wick at the bottom here, I took that to well, that's where I stopped out. But when I entered here, it was because of this candle, right? That's showing strength or support, right? So we taken a, if I was more aggressive, I could have just flipped right here, but I wait a little bit to see how it move. I guess it pulled back here a little bit, and then when we started pushing up, I took it long. Went with a heavy share size. First partial here, well, the entry was around, let's see, 115.37. First partial was 115.55, then 115.62, and then I partial a bunch of times at VWAP because we kind of struggled here at VWAP a little bit. So I partial a bunch of times until I just closed out all at VWAP. So this trade right here was on a heavy share size, so this made my day. You know what I'm saying? So even though NVIDIA had like NVIDIA had more of a range, price range within the shares, like, you know, within the price range, it had more movement. I didn't have as much shares, so this is what really made my day right here, you know. because of the large the share size, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my trade recap. I'm using Camarilla levels, that's my strategy. So I didn't really try to hold too much because we're in a downtrend here now at the open. We rejected any form of a long at the open on AMD. So I just took like my initial trade, which if I did hold, if I did have like the guts to hold, you know what I'm saying, I could have added here and stuff like that, but that's in hindsight, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to Peter from BBT. He caught this short from 1720, he said. So I guess that's the break of this moving average right here. You see where we popped up and started pulling back down, he took it short. So I think he's still in this trade, so that's awesome, you know what I'm saying. So my trade was basically I'm trying to catch more of the short, but we had the pullback right here, so I had to flip my position at S3 and caught a nice move to VWAP, this red line right here. Alright y'all, it's your boy King Yadiya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed.